In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 cards for under 500,000 MT right now in NBA 2K23 My Team. These are going to be some of the best cards in the game, best cards at their position. Yes, I know it's expensive, 500,000 MT for one player, but just in case you guys wanted to know some of the best, most expensive cards in the game, that I think some of these guys are actually going to be a lot cheaper than 500k. You might have a couple cards here only going for maybe 300-400k, and I think they actually have some pretty good value. And just if you guys wanted to know the top 5 cards for under 500,000 MT, I also have videos on the top 5 cards for 10k, 25k, 50k, 100,000 and 250,000 MT. So if you guys want to go check out those, you guys can obviously go ahead and do so. But the first card I want to talk about for under 500,000 MT is going to be the new endgame Kevin Durant, and this card is only ending for like 350 to 400,000 MT, which is kind of cheap, I will say, for an endgame card that just came out a week ago and is easily the best shooting guard in the game. Kind of crazy how he's only, 350, maybe 400k at most, and he's gonna be a 6'10" shooting guard, 7'4" wingspan. You guys probably all know about Kevin Durant being an endgame 99 every single stat. He's got maxed out badges, every single Hall of Fame badge in the game is going to be on Kevin Durant, and then also does have perfect defensive tendencies. You scroll down to the bottom, you can see 100 pass interception, 100 on-ball steal, 100 contest shot, and 100 block shots. So this card is an absolute demigod. He also does have the KPJ base, Sadiq Bey upper on very quick timing, which is one of the fastest, if not the fastest jump shot in the game. Super easy to green with once you get used to it. It is a little bit hard at first, I will say, to get the timing down, but the more you use Kevin Durant, the more you use that jump shot, and the more you get used to that fast release, it does become actually an insanely good jump shot. And then he's also got the 2 best dribble sigs in the game, the Steve Francis size up, the tray escape, and then he also comes with some of the glitchiest and best dunk packages in my team. So I would say for sure endgame Kevin Durant going to be a top 5 card for under 500,000 MT, only ending at like 350 to 400,000. And now to talk about another endgame that I think is going to be a top 5 card for under 500k, and that's going to be the new endgame Paulo. He is the exact same card as Kevin Durant. I'm not kidding, the exact same card, but he can just play small forward, right? So he's 6'10" at that small forward position. He does have a 7-foot wingspan, so not as good of a wingspan as Kevin Durant's, but I will say I do like his player model a little bit more than KD's, just because it's a little bit wider, and I feel like he gets better defensive animation. So I like Paulo a little bit better on defense just because of his size and his player model. But the big thing is Kevin Durant can play shooting guard when Banchero can only play that small forward position. So that's the main thing about Paulo, is the fact that he can't play shooting guard, but 6'10" is still a really good height for a small forward, and I would say for sure is a top 5 card for under 500k. Still an elite level small forward. He's got the exact same jump shot as Kevin Durant, the KPJ base, the Sadiq Bey upper on very quick timing. He's got the exact same dribble sigs, exact same dunk packages, max out defensive tendencies all at 100, and then perfect stats and badges. So the 2 endgame cards I think for sure have to be top 5 cards for under 500,000 MT. Now going to the Invincible set, the first card I wanted to talk about is going to be Invincible Shaq. And now this card's probably more on the expensive side, of 500k. He might be like 450. He's like, I would say, consistently between 450 and 500k, somewhere in that price range. But he is such an elite power forward. He's 7'1" with a 7'7" wingspan, and we know Shaq has one of the best, just overall player models in the game. He can be super dominant, weighs 325 pounds. Like, he's an absolute truck going to the paint, and they actually gave him such a good jump shot. We know he's going to be an invincible, so basically 99 every single stat. I mean, you got a Shaq card with 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 speed with ball. I mean, that's just crazy on Shaq. But yeah, he does have the Montrezl Harrell base, and I believe it's the John Wall upper. Yeah, Montrezl Harrell base, John Wall upper on very quick timing. So it's actually a really good jump shot, not just for a Shaq card. It's just a great jump shot in general. Like, Montrezl Harrell base is a great base. John Wall upper is a top tier base in the game. And then he's also got great dribble sigs with the Garland size up, the Kobe escape, so he can move pretty well. I mean, this card's just so overpowered at power forward. He can defend most of the taller power forwards in the game with his size, his player model. He can knock down threes in the pick and pop. He can drive to the basket. He can mash down low. He can post up. He can do everything at such a high level. And I think Invincible Shaq for sure is going to be a top 5 card for under 500k. Now going over to another card from the Invincible set, and that's going to be Invincible Kristaps, who is even more expensive than Shaq. I've seen this card end for right around 500k, sometimes like 450, 475, sometimes maybe even a little bit over 500k, depends when you do check the auction house. I would say consistently around like 450 to 550, and that's a great price tag in my opinion for Kristaps, a guy that's going to be a top tier power forward, 7'3" at that power forward position, 7'6" wingspan, and has an elite level player model. But you get a guy with that type of size, right, 7'3", and has a good of a jump shot as he does with the KP base, KP upper on very quick timing, is one of the better power forward jump shots in the game. And the fact that Kristaps has elite level defense, you know, all out of 99, his tendencies are also great. I'm pretty sure, I don't think they're maxed out, but they're still really good. You know, 99 block shot, 99 contest shot, could definitely use some better on ball steal and better pass interception, but don't think that's really going to matter too much for Kristaps. And then he does have 55 Hoff badges, 4 on golds, and I want to quickly show you guys, you know, the badges he is missing: pick dodger, ankle braces, mismatch expert, space creator, giant slayer, and then on gold he's got killer combos, hyperdrive, handles for days, and ankle breakers. So you might want to give him handles for days, hyperdrive, or killer combos if you do have them on Hall of Fame. But yeah, this Kristaps card is just so overpowered at that power forward position. You maybe want to go with Shaq though. Like if you can get both power forwards, they're both amazing. Shaq's a little bit cheaper than Kristaps consistently, and I think he's a little bit better of a power forward card, but for sure are both going to be top 5 cards for under 500,000 MT. And now to talk about the last card here, not the worst by any means, maybe even the best card, or one of the best cards we've talked about, and that's going to be Hero Nikola Jokic, who I would say consistently is anywhere from like 350 to 500. Like he's definitely expensive, but I mean, for the best point guard in the game, and has been the best point guard since he dropped, is kind of crazy, man. Like I know he's expensive and a lot of these cards are expensive, but I mean, like not that bad of a price tag for the best card at their position. You know, that's what I'm saying with Kevin Durant, right? Like I know he's super expensive, but with endgame Kevin Durant, you get one of the best shooting guards for the rest of the year. And if you find this card on a good deal, you can low-key get Kevin Durant for under 300k or around 300,000, maybe like 315 or 350. And that's going to be a guy that's going to be the best shooting guard for pretty much the entire year. I mean, that's not a bad pickup at this point in my team, I'm not going to lie. Yes, he's going to continue to go down and down over price. You know, over time, he's going to continue to go down and down. But that's what I'm saying with a lot of these cards. I know they're fairly expensive, but I mean, like, they're top cards at their position, especially with the endgame Kevin Durant, the Shaq, and the Kristaps. They're going to be top tier cards at their position for a while. And same thing with this Hero Nikola Jokic. He's a 6'11" point guard, 7'3" wingspan. So he's got great size. He can defend. He can do everything at point guard. Legit. He can rebound. He can defend. He can play make. He can drive. He can play make. He can dribble. He can shoot. He can legit do everything at that point guard position, and you might as well make him an invincible because his stats and his badges are damn near perfect. So yeah, guys, that's going to be my top 5 best cards for under 500,000 MT. Just to give you guys a quick overview, not in order, but I got Paulo at 1, Kevin Durant at 2, Kristaps and Shaq at 3 and 4, and then Hero Nikola Jokic, as I just said, at the number 5 spot. But let me know in the comment section down below, is there any other amazing cards for under 500k that you guys would consider in this top 5? Bull is a little bit too expensive. He's like 600,000-700,000 MT. Yao Ming is over the 500k price tag, so let me know. And obviously Victor, he's over that 500,000 MT price tag for sure. But let me know if there's any other great cards you guys think could be in this top 5 for under 500,000 MT. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.